Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Corner Church this morning. I am so glad that you set aside some time to join us for this online worship service, and I hope it will be a blessing to you and that you will gather together with the rest of the Corner Church community as we worship the Lord and lift His name high and celebrate Him for the great and awesome God that He is in our midst. I just have two announcements to make before I turn things over to Brian, who will be leading us in worship. And the first is that if you haven't heard, the Corner Church has established a church re-entry plan that we will use to guide us as we begin to reopen our building for public gatherings and worship in the coming weeks and months. And if you will stay tuned after this service, I will have a detailed announcement that will, lay out all of the dates and the steps that we will be taking to reopen the building. But for now, I just wanted to say a really sincere thank you to the Corner Church Board, and especially to the committee that spent so much time researching and working through this plan and getting it ready for us so that we can use it to guide us into next steps as a church community. So thank you for that. The second announcement is that the Corner Church Board has begun a strategic planning process that we're going to be using to just help us develop a strategic plan for what next steps and new chapters in our ministry as a Corner Church is going to look like. And this seems like a perfect time to do it as we're looking ahead to life after COVID and thinking about how the pandemic has maybe changed things in our ministry. We want to take some time and just seek the Lord's face and ask Him what His heart is for our ministries as a church in our community. And so please be in prayer about that process. Later, towards the end of August, we will be having some opportunities for folks in our church community to share their views and their perspectives and participate in this process. And so as you see invitations to join in, please make the most of that and join with us as we turn to the Lord and ask Him to give us a strategic plan for the life of our community. So please be in prayer about that. And with those two announcements, I'm going to turn things over now to Brian, who will be leading us in worship today.